jump as soon as you hit grid. Last jump for the scouting party. Then we gotta scout the wormhole.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Welcome. Whoa. Let's go! Yeah! Hold. Hold. All right, here's the plan. We're going to try to burn out of this thing as fast as we can. Come on. Yes! Oh! We made it, everybody. We made it. Oh, shit. Let's go! Ha ha ha! Perfect. All right, and the DSC's on the way. We made it. Boojum. As soon as I hit grid, I'll let you know. You can work to me. Boojum. Boojum. Not an Boojum, but Boojum. That was fun. That was really fun. All right. What is going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are trying to do... Today, I thought we'd try to see if we could stream in 1440p in 2K resolution because Twitch has recently said that they are in beta to allow 2K resolution streams. So it looks like, and you guys can check this out for me as well, it looks like we're still in 1080p. So we've got everything set up correctly, I believe. We did a recording yesterday, and we're successful recording in 2K just fine. But it looks like, I think it's a limited beta right now for Twitch. So I think we're still in 2K. And it looks like YouTube is in, not 2K, we're in 1080p. It looks like YouTube is in 1080p as well. Which I don't think is my settings. It could be. I'm not exactly sure what the maximum resolution that YouTube allows. I thought that it was more than 1080p, but anyway. Welcome everybody. Welcome Will Jonesy, Manny, Rilufops. What is going on? What is going on? Who else we got here? Oh yeah, Chaotic jumping in at the very beginning. Welcome everybody. Thank you, Cosm. Getting a good ban right off the bat here. Despite an opportunity for us to get the best viewers on whatever stream Boo is. Welcome, everybody. If you guys do see that your stream is available in 2K, let me know, because that'd be really cool. I'm really excited about being able to stream in 1440p. But I think right now even though the Twitch guides, yeah, 1080p, yeah, even though the Twitch guides are saying that it's available for all of the partners and affiliates, I think that that's not actually true. I think it is a limited beta and requires an invite for the beta. And I didn't see an email that was saying that we had it, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. We'll just rock and roll in 1080p for now, and then eventually we'll get there. We're all set up for it. We're gonna we'll be recording in 1080 or 2K for sure. I think that might be the right balance, 1440p. Most of the stuff I post onto YouTube is in 1080, mainly because it's easier to stream at 1080 and record at 1080. I could record at 2K, I guess, regardless. Maybe we'll try that. A lot of, I would say the majority of our YouTube viewers are probably on, cell phone, on their smartphones. And so, I don't know how much of a benefit going more than 1080p really is. Let me know what you guys think. I'm curious what you guys think about 1080p versus 1440. I mean, we could record at 4K too. A lot of space required for that, but we could do it. We could totally do it. Anyway, welcome back to EVE Online, guys. Hashtag charity in the chat for our very first giveaway. Hashtag charity in the chat. So what's going on? Welcome from YouTube. We were trying to do a 1440p stream today, but I threw a question mark on there because I don't know if YouTube allows 1440p streams, and Twitch is starting to get there, but they haven't. I don't think they've updated it for everybody yet. I think it's still in a limited beta. Anyway, throw a hashtag charity into the chat for our very first giveaway. Yes. We're gonna start off with the giveaway there, and we'll talk about some announcements for those of you who weren't here yesterday or have not been on our Discord channel, because we've got a really big event coming up here in just a couple of days. Yes, on the 4th of July at 4 o'clock p.m. Eve time, that's 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, we are going to be hosting the belated Boojum birthday bash, celebrating 1 year in EVE Online. But really what we're doing is we're going to be doing a 24-hour plus charity subathon to help raise money for Guide Dogs for the Blind, a really amazing nonprofit organization. We've been out to their facility, watched how they train their guide dogs. They do some really, really awesome work. They breed their own dogs. They train them all up. They bring out the new owners of the dogs and have them live on campus with them for a few weeks so they can learn how to interact with and get to know their guide dogs, which is pretty spectacular. They do some really awesome stuff. So we're going to be raising money for Guide Dogs for the Blind. We have a very lofty goal of $10,000 set for the event, and the way this is going to work is anytime that we get a sub, I'm going to donate $10 for Guide Dogs for the Blind. We also allow everybody to donate directly to Guide Dogs for the Blind, which is pretty spectacular. We've got a whole bunch of rewards for donations, a bunch of milestones that are going to include a lot of really fun stuff like wearing a dog outfit, taking our ships out to go get blown up in crazy places. We've got, say, PvP tournament that we can unlock. We've also got NPSI fleets we can unlock, getting lost in J-Space. Caroline, if you don't know Caroline, they've got a great YouTube channel as well. She's going to be teaching us the ways of wormhole space for a little while in sort of a tutorial-esque, new bro learning how to survive in J-Space, with Caroline being the pro J-Spacer teaching us how to do that. as one of our guests on there. We've got a whole bunch of stuff that we're going to be able to unlock by getting to these like different charity milestones, to include, if we can make it to $10,000, me shaving off my entire mustache. We've got a clean shave plan up there, which would sort of invalidate, you know, half of my emotes, like a little mustache is there. But if we can get there, we'll shave the sash for it. Because I think that'd be... If we can get to $10,000, that'd be spectacular. And then for every 10 subs that we get, we're also going to increase our runtime by an hour up to like 35, 36 hours. So it's going to be a full, pretty much the full weekend. So the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th, pretty much, that we're going to be live. It's going to be pretty fun. I'm really looking forward to it. So make sure you spread the word. Everybody tune in. If you guys aren't going to be here and you do want the opportunity to donate now, there is a link there that will take you to our donation page and our team page on Tiltify. Tiltify is a great organization that helps streamers and gamers and other philanthropists on the internet get money to charity organizations. So we've got a really cool setup there. We've got some nice overlays and things like that we're going to be applying, and I can kind of show you what those are. So while we're playing some EVE Online today, I wanted to show you guys kind of what our plans are for the 4th of July. I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to be pretty fun. And if you guys have suggestions too, yesterday we got a lot of really good feedback, some really good suggestions on different events and different things that we could do during the stream, during the event. So let me show you some of those really quick. You may note, if you click on that link, we've got different rewards that are set up for like direct donations with varying different price points. And we also have some milestone events as well. So I'll show you the milestone events that we have set up here, because they are, I think that they're not too bad. We may have to, if you guys have some good suggestions, then we'll change things around a little bit, however you guys want, really, because it's supposed to be a really fun, exciting time for us all. So let's take a look at some of the milestones that we have set up here. There we go. Ooh, and actually, it looks like somebody may have made a donation already yesterday, which is pretty spectacular. We added a couple. We're almost at our first milestone, which is pretty amazing. Nice. Shout out to Mr. Soft Spoken for already donating to the charity event before it's even happened, which is amazing. They claimed a reward already for us drawing a dog live on stream. Yes, amazing. Amazing. Let me show you guys our sort of milestones that we have here. Let's see. Milestones. Yes, here we go. All right, so starting at $100, if we're able to get to $100, which we're like $25 away, so that's going to happen pretty quickly, I think. We're going to be wearing puppy ears on stream for 30 minutes. I've got a whole series of outfits available for us. If we get to $250, then I'm going to let you guys in chat name our ships that we're flying at the time. Hopefully with some dog themes. If we get up to, let's see, $500, we're going to go into J-Space, and we're going to make a wonderful sacrifice to Bob in the name of Guide Dogs for the Blind to bring good luck and prosperity to our campaign. Let's see, once we get up to $1,000, I'm going to let you guys in chat basically create a like fetch quest for us. Can you show the oh yeah, we can show you that as well. I'll have to go grab the tile. It may be firing right now. I'll have to see. Cosm, my mod, has made an amazing ceramic tile, like a coaster, that has the Boojum and EVE Online and an Astero on there, which is really cool. It's in the kiln, right? So the tile is firing as we speak in the kiln. So I can't show you right now. If you guys watched yesterday's stream, though, by the way, huge shout out to Caroline. Welcome. If you guys watched yesterday's stream, I showed the tile on screen there. It's pretty spectacular. I should have taken a picture of it before we threw it in the kiln, but that's okay. It's one of a kind, handmade by Cosm. It's gonna look, it looks spectacular. I'm so excited. If nobody like donates for the tile, of which we only have one, then I'm gonna be excited to probably keep it myself. Let's see. Once we get to $2,000, that's gonna unlock our PvP fleet, which will be pretty spectacular. At $3,000, we're gonna unlock a full like dog outfit with like face paint and stuff. At $4,000, we're gonna go take our Tengu, our spectacular Tengu, and go get it destroyed in like Amazon. We're just gonna fly it around until we lose it. At $5,000, we're gonna do what I'm calling the wormhole puppy race, where we're going to just basically it's either gonna be a race through J space, or I think what we'll probably do is we'll like yeet out into nullsec and then try to get back alive as fast as possible to Jita using wormhole space. At $6,000, once we make our $6,000 goal, we're going to do a PvP tournament, where right now I've got several billions of ISK donated, set aside for the PvP tournament, and a whole bunch of PvP ships for everybody that they can use. Once we get to $7,500, we're going to do what I call the Guide Dog Gala, where we're going to be exploring all of New Eden together in a little fleet. That's basically like a sightseeing trip, where we go and visit a whole bunch of the memorials like Mole or the New Eden Gate. Maybe we'll go out and visit Steve, which would be pretty fun out in Nullsec. And then at $10,000, of course, is when we will shave our wonderful mustache. Our wonderful mustache, unfortunately. Now, I will say that as one of the rewards for individual donations, we've got a bunch of rewards for individual donations. The ceramic tile that Cosmo has made is one of those rewards. We've also got the ability to name our free ports that we're anchoring in J space. We've got the ability to force me to shave my mustache before we get to our $10,000 goal. And if there's an individual out there who could swoop in and save the day and make a gigantic donation, they could actually choose to save our mustache, which would be awesome. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm curious. Cosm suggested opening a Labubu. I don't know if you guys are tracking the Labubu craze that's out there, the Pop Mart Labubus. Cosm offered to let us open a Labubu on screen. One of their very special Labubus. I don't know what you guys think about that. But if you think that'd be something cool, let me know. That might be kind of fun. That might be kind of fun. All right. Well, with that, hashtag charity in the chat. Hashtag charity in the chat. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this first giveaway going. We got 4 minutes until our first 30's up. Gustav is here. What is up, Gustav? Welcome, welcome. Shout out to Gustav as well. Anyway, all that and more on the 4th of July, going for what I anticipate will be an easy 36-hour-long stream. One of the other goals we have is we're trying to get to 150 subs, because if we can get to 150 subs, it's going to unlock a lifetime tier 3 subscription for my other mod, Lunicus. We've always got Cosm and Lunicus here in the chat modding for us. But we got Cosm, their tier 3 subscription, lifetime subscription, and so now to unlock the next one, we have to get to 150 subs, because that's how Twitch works. They'll give us a couple of lifetime subscriptions, but you have to have enough subscribers at the time. So we're going to try to unlock that for Lunicus if we can. And then, of course, every sub that we get ends up as a donation for Guide Dogs for the Blind from myself. We'll see. I think getting to our $10 goal is a lot to ask. I think that's going to be a tricky for sure. If there's anybody that can do it, though, it's definitely the EVE Online community. That's for sure. If it's possible, it's done here in EVE Online. All right, so let's roll this first giveaway, shall we? I think this will be the last call for our very first giveaway. Last call. Hashtag charity in the chat. We'll give away one of these CCP skins. I'm excited too because we're gonna have a whole bunch of new CCP skins that hit on the 1st of July, just in a couple of days. Oh, Mosh Pit Plays is here as well. Huge shout out to Mosh Pit Plays and Gustav as well. Greetings, nerdlets. That's right. Also, you know, fingers crossed, if you guys weren't tracking, we talked about this a lot yesterday, but our computer has been like really struggling the past couple of weeks. That's really why we haven't been live much. We ran into a lot of problems when we upgraded our GPU to a 5090 and started playing Dune Awakening. Amazing game, Dune Awakening, by the way. But we upgraded to a 5090, which I was really excited to get my hands on one. Really excited to throw it into the computer, and then we just started having all these problems. And it wasn't like a little bit of problems. It was like the game would crash, and I was like, okay, well, you know, Dune Awakening, it's an Unreal Engine game. It's kind of new. It's not optimized. I'm expecting crashes. It's probably the GPU drivers, because the 50 series GPU drivers are just terrible right now. NVIDIA has really let us all down, and I'm highly disappointed in them as a company. It's really bad. But their hardware is good. I mean, the chip is super amazing. So I kind of chalked it up to that. But then we started getting, like, blue screens. Like, hard crashes. So I'd stream for, like, an hour, and then the whole PC would crash. Bring the stream down. Have to go reset everything. So I was like, all right, well, we have to figure out what is happening. So over the course of 2 weeks of debugging and reading through, you know, error logs and bug reports and using ChatGPT to figure out what's going on, we basically did everything we possibly could. I reloaded my motherboard BIOS, updated the board BIOS. We wiped all of the GPU drivers out, reloaded all the GPU drivers, reloaded all of our CPU drivers, deleted. I mean, we basically did everything we possibly could short of reinstalling Windows. And then I reconfigured all of my monitors and cameras and the Elgato prompter and everything. And I think that was the most helpful thing, actually, was reconfiguring everything to optimize all of our cables and cable lengths and all the USB ports and, you know, display ports that we're using. So now it seems like it's a lot more stable. So I'm hoping that we can run for 36 hours straight and have no issues on the 4th of July. I'm excited for it now. I was extremely concerned that we weren't going to be able to make this thing happen on the 4th, but I think now we're good. It's been a lot more stable. It's been pretty good. Okay, you guys ready? Let's roll this thing. Let's roll this giveaway. Here we go. Manny 515 with the win. Yes. Congratulations, Manny. Let's go. All right. Manny Solette. Yes, thank you for being here, Manny. Thank you for being here. All right, let's send one of these spectacular CCP skins your way. Let's see. Yesterday we gave away some Ferox Navy suits. Let's do one of these prophecy ones. Yeah, we'll do that. Nice. Manny. Wait, Manny, have you not won on our channel yet? That's spectacular. It looks like this may be a first win for you. Guess not. Wow. Yes, let's go. I think we had a first-time winner yesterday, too. Barnoware, what's going on? Finally early at home? Yes. Yes. Welcome, Barnoware. 07. By the way, speaking of giveaways, if you guys would like to help out with our July 4th charity event, you are more than welcome to donate stuff in EVE Online for prizes and giveaways and our little wheel of woof that we're going to be spinning. If you'd like to donate anything to the charity event, just send stuff to the Boojum in game and let me know that it's for the charity. I've already got a bunch of wonderful things donated from some of you spectacular individuals in EVE Online. We had a 10 billion ISK donation by Stacks, which I'm really excited about. We've also got a Fenrir, a Marshall, a Praxis, and a Ferox all donated that we're going to be giving away during the 4th of July event. Plus a whole bunch of other ISK and Plex, and I'm probably going to get a bunch of other ships too for everybody. We may even try to see how possible it would be for us to get one of the new expansion ships. Let's actually just take a look and see how much do those new ships cost. We'll see if we can find a good market price. Let's see. Not the Deathless. We could give away a Cenotaph. That could be pretty fun too. I really want to fly a Cenotaph. I haven't bought one yet. Maybe I'll fly a Cenotaph for the event because I'm ready to fly it. Go buy one and fly it, and then give it away at the end of the event. That could be pretty fun. Ooh, that could be fun. Then we can fly it too a little bit. That might be pretty sweet. Let's see. The Triglavian, though. The Barbaroga. How much do Barbarogas go for right now? How much do they go for? There's one here for 333 million? That can't be right. That seems super cheap, doesn't it? Oh, that's for a buyer. Unregard. Nothing here for sale. Where? Certainly there's got to be one for sale in Jita, right? Hold on. Surely there's a Barbaroga for sale in Jita for some extravagant price. That could be... A Barbaroga would be super fun to give away. I don't know if I'll be able to afford it, though. What was the other new ship that came out? It was the Barbaroga, and then, of course... an Angel's Cartel one, right? Yes, the Sarathiel. This one would be also super cool. Let's see. Surely those ships are available for sale here. In Jita. Marauder. $9.2 billion. Okay, so that may be a little bit out of our price range. That may be a little bit out of our price range. Any suggestions on ISK making? Tried 4 out of 10 hunting, level 4 missions, and wormhole explorations. Was a hard grind with not so lucrative. So wormhole explorations can be somewhat lucrative. The way that I personally make the majority of my ISK is by getting wormhole gas. That is extremely lucrative. As well as I do blue loot, so C3 rat sites in J-Space. Those are very good. You could also try escalations. If it's like gambling, though. You have to get really lucky. But you can get some like super nice exploration like loot. It's kind of a RNG at the end of it, though. But some of those modules you get from doing explorations can sell for like 500 million ISK. And then the other thing I've heard that's very lucrative is abyssal dead space. So if you can get up to kind of higher level abyssals, you can actually get a pretty good amount of loot there. But the way I personally do it is with C3 rat sites and J-Space gas. That's my primary. And I'm talking like J-Space gas. We're talking like 1.5 to 2 billion ISK in like a couple of days. I mean, I think I've got like 3 or 4 billion ISK just sitting in my Prospects cargo hold right now, waiting to come back to Jita to sell at some point. So that's how I do it. But there's lots and lots of ways to make ISK in EVE Online. Even just PI, market trading. a whole bunch of different ways. Generally, my recommendation for everybody is just have fun playing the game, and you'll make ISK doing it. You may not make a ton of ISK, but as long as you're having fun playing, you're always going to get ISK on the back end, which will be great. Send some ISK for the July 4th. Ooh, right on, Barnaware. Hell yes. Let's check that out. Thank you, Barnaware. Nice. We'll add that to our tracker. And we have to see how much these Cerathials go for. Send some ISK, you say. Let's see. Uh-huh. How much did you send us, Barnaware? Oh, 100 million. Yes. Nice. Thank you, Barnaware. We'll add that to the tracker. 100 million ISK from Barnaware. Yes. Add that to our donation and for our giveaways. Yes. Thank you. That's okay, Barnaware. We're not either. We definitely aren't either. Oh, man. This is going to be exciting. This is going to be great. All right, let's see how much a Cerathial. How much are you selling for? The other one was, what, 9 billion ISK? That's a lot. We do have the 10 billion ISK donation. We could potentially use that to buy one of those and then give it away. I don't know. I was planning on splitting up those that ISK into like 500 million ISK giveaways. It's probably what we'll do. But I am curious to see how much these sell for. Angel Cartel. There we go. How much are these guys going for now? None? None here? None for sale in Jita. So, interesting. Somebody wants to buy one for 10 billion. I wonder how many Cerathials have been out and about. I thought there were a decent number of them out there recently. Maybe they're just not being sold in Jita. They're probably just being made in like low sec or null sec probably. Yeah, Mosh Pit. Oh yeah, contracts. We could look at that too, huh? Let's see. Can we search for one? They've got the blueprints for 43 billion. 40 billion for a blueprint copy. Oh my god. All regions. Somebody wants to buy one, no kidding. Huh. Alright. Far out. So those are not going to happen. I would fly the blueprint. Yeah. Yeah, right. Spinny, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Oh, man. Maybe we can try to get a Babaroga, though. Maybe we could get a Babaroga. That would be pretty fun. That would be pretty fun to fly. All right, we gotta go get some more missiles. Can I get rid of this? How do I get rid of this gate key? Trash it. Yes, I don't need that gate key anymore. All right, let's go do... Today we're planning on doing some of these level 4 security missions because I've never really done them. We did 2 yesterday. So we're going to try one again. Just listen to the song again and still impressed. Which song is that, Mosh Pit? Unless you're talking about Aladdin. In which case, obviously an amazing soundtrack. Oh, the song that you listen for the channel. Oh, for this one? Yes, I have. Yes, that one is amazing. I am also impressed with that one, Mosh Pit. Yes. We should play that. We should play that on stream every now and then. I think I have it set up. I think it's in the playlist, actually. And it could randomly pop up every now and then. We'll have to have it pop up more often at some point. So let's see. We need to... We'll grab this mission. And then we're going to go get some more missiles. And then we're going to try to do this again. And see if we can do it. Yes, absolutely. I can absolutely link it, Mosh Pit. Then everybody in the chat can go check out your song, too. Let's see. Pirate Slaughter. Something just came up that's right up your alley. It appears that the Guristas have been gathering en masse inside of Tinto. Obviously, they have been trying to keep a low profile as they have split their armada into multiple groups. But nonetheless, my superiors are extremely nervous at these tidings. We'd like you to remove their presence from Tinto for good before they manage to gather enough ships there to launch a massive offensive against one of our strongholds. I'll supply you with the bookmarks that you need to find them. Just remember, do not let them know under any circumstances who you are working for. We do not want to receive a retribution attack should you fail. As if we would fail. All right, let's grab that mission, and then we need to go get more ammo. So we'll just jump over here to Jita, a couple of jumps away. We gotta go buy some more missiles. So we're running out of missiles. Mr. Savage is here. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Yeah, I mean, still knock on wood, Mosh Pit. Knock on wood. Hopefully it's still, you know, it hangs on and keeps on working. Preparations are going pretty good, Spinny. I think we're almost ready. I'm open for all feedback that you guys have. If there are still some milestone events that you want to see during the stream or some, in particular, rewards, we're going to have a wheel that we spin for people who make like $20 donations or for subs. We're also going to use the wheel to just like spin randomly every now and then to get winners in chat for different giveaways, which would be pretty sweet. But a lot of the milestones we have spinning go from like wearing a dog suit and face painting all the way to getting our ship destroyed, letting you guys in chat destroy our ships so you can be on the kill mail for it. If we can make our $10,000 goal, then I'll shave my mustache off. If somebody wants to make a huge donation, an individual donation to save my mustache and not let me shave it off, that's available too. So if any out there who really like my mustache and have got a bunch of cash sitting around that you want to put towards a really good cause, you know, not just saving my mustache, but also for helping out Guide Dogs for the Blind, that's going to be available. But we are still on for the 4th of July. It's going to be amazing. I wish I was rich enough to help me save my own mustache. Yes. I feel like that would kind of defeat the whole point, though. Yeah, there's an individual donation that makes me shave my mustache immediately, and there's an individual donation that saves the mustache. But they're kind of out of control. Reminds me of like Bill Nye the Science Guy. I'm so excited though. It's gonna be fun. 4th of July, 4 o'clock p.m. Eve time. That's 12 o'clock p.m. noon Eastern time. Should be pretty fun. Evil. I guess one could consider the mustache somewhat sinister. We're going for more of a 1980s look, mid 70s look, I guess. Bill Nye is a legend. I agree. Not evil at all. Bill Nye's spectacular. I was thinking about this the other day. There are some songs, like old songs that I listened to growing up, that are just implanted in my brain. Bill Nye the Science Guy is one of those, the intro to the show. The other one that I somehow was thinking about randomly was Lamb Chop and the song that never ends. And I was wondering, does anybody know that song nowadays? Are there people out there that are still singing that song? Yeah, exactly, right? Oh, Neverending Story. Yeah, it's spectacular. Pretty sure I've got PTSD from Neverending Story. That show is terrifying, but I would watch it over and over and over again anyways. There were a lot of shows movies and TV shows that I watched despite them being very disturbing. I would say like the early Disney, like the early 90s, one of the hallmarks of early 90s like TV shows and cartoons and movies was they all had this weird aspect of being like kind of like somewhat disturbing. It was kind of weird. Good times, good times. Building adversity in our young generation. Yeah, the Jetsons, Captain Planet, classics. Saint Seiya, that's not familiar to me. Oh, yeah, like the Black Crystal. Yeah, Cosm. Yeah, exactly. Gelfling. Yeah, Gelflings. That show was creepy. Pretty much anything Jim Henson was pretty creepy in many ways. You know what I mean? just talking about nostalgia. Biker Mice from Mars. Ooh, yeah. There were some other cool space ones. It's like what was not Adult Swim. What was that space dude on fuck, what was that? It was the one that always had Dragon Ball Z and not Space Ghost. Space Ghost was good too. Space Ghost was on after what I was thinking of. I was that robot dude. Oh yeah, Dino Riders. We're talking about Dino Riders, Mr. Savage. Dino Riders. Toonami. Yes, that's what it was, Manny. Toonami. Yes. Man, Dino Riders was like way old school. Power Rangers was awesome. Fraggle Rock. Yeah, I don't know how I've seen Fraggle Rock. I wouldn't say that was one of the hallmarks of my childhood though, but like Dragon Ball Z, all the Toonami shows, Space Ghost, Power Rangers, obviously. There was also that one, like Gargoyles. What was the one with the Flintstones? Yep, classic. The Jetsons. What was that one with the, it was like, it was one of the first CGI TV shows. Gargoyles was the shit, bar nowhere, yeah. They had like they were like Transformers, but it wasn't Transformers. They were like, they would transform it, they were like cats and stuff. I think they were like animals that they would transform into. Then, of course, there was stuff like, yeah, I was going to say Thundercats, of course. It wasn't Thundercats, though. That's what I'm thinking was CGI. Thundercats was obviously amazing, though. Thundercats, He-Man. Classics. Classics. Let's see. Let's buy some more of these. We need to buy a lot more of these. Some Scourge, Rage, Heavy Assault Missiles. Let's buy like 4,000 of these. All right. Get some of those guys out. And now we can undock again. And we can go and start to destroy some pirates. Animorphs was good, yeah. I don't know if I really watched Animorphs that much, though. I mainly just read the books. Thundercats. Thundercats. Oh. Thundera. If you guys want a really, really fun adult cartoon to watch that is very much in the style of like Johnny Quest and like those early 90s TV shows, and you haven't seen The Venture Brothers. I highly recommend going and watching all of the seasons of Venture Brothers. The Venture Brothers is an amazing show that, like, has that sort of nostalgia of, like, Johnny Quest in those early 90s, like, cartoons, but is also, like, a lot more adult-oriented and just absolutely hilarious. Great show. All right, let's go get this pirate slaughter thing done. These level 4 missions are actually really fun. I'm very much enjoying these. Oh yeah, Animaniacs. Yeah, that was a classic. I think I used to know the country song, the different country song from Animaniacs, where they just list like every country in the world. Yep, Pinky and the Brain, another classic, dude. I mean, even like Batman. What was it called? Was it Batman Forever, or was it I think it was called Batman Forever. That was a good one. And you've got your classics like Ninja Turtles, of course. Yeah, Batman Beyond. That's it, Batman Beyond. That was the animated one that we watched all the time. Batman Beyond. Yes. What a great stream. Just playing EVE Online and talking about 90s cartoons. I remember they made an animated show of Starship Troopers, which was terrible and also awesome at the same time. Man, if you guys haven't seen Dino Riders, you guys got to go watch the like original Dino Riders. I don't know if those ever even aired. I don't remember them being on TV. I had like VHS tapes of Dino Riders that we would watch. I never watched it live. I only had VHS, and I don't even know how I found it, but I had a whole bunch of Dino Riders toys, which is awesome. Yeah, the early 90s is where it's at, man. I haven't really watched cartoons recently nowadays, but they don't seem. They just don't have the exact. They don't have the same vibe. What was the other one I just thought of? The dinosaur one. Oh yeah, there was that one live action dinosaurs. I think it was just called Dinosaurs. It was like watching Daria. I didn't really watch Daria very much. What was that other? We used to watch Boy Meets World. That was horrible. But also, we just watched, they would like binge watch that. Yeah, the Dinosaurs TV show was like this weird live action one where like actors would wear like these dinosaur suits. And it was like watching Roseanne, but with dinosaurs. Puppet Robots was a good one. Yeah. The Dinosaurs. I think that's what it was called. The Dinosaurs, yeah. And then I watched there was this British show called, I think it was called The Crystal Maze, which was really fun. That and what was that one? The Forbidden Temple? Yes. Yeah. All like the Nickelodeon like GAC shows. Those like competition shows. Forbidden Temple. There was something just super appealing about people getting slimed with GAC that seemed to be in like every TV show on Nickelodeon. They would just find a way to slime people. It was bizarre. Then, of course, we just watched Jurassic Park on repeat constantly. Jurassic Park, Predator, Alien. Like, shows that I probably should not have been watching as a child. Yeah, the Crystal Maze, Spinny, right? Dude, you're one of the very first people that I have ever met that also knows what the Crystal Maze is. I used to watch that back in, like, I think it was, like, 93, 94, we would watch the Crystal Maze. It was so cool. Oh, yeah, Ren and Stimpy. That was also really messed up. Ren and Stimpy, and what was the one with the dog? Courage the Cowardly Dog. Those two shows had that weird like just disturbing vibe, like almost like body horror. Labyrinth was also spectacular, of course. Labyrinth's classic. Labyrinth and The Princess Bride and Neverending Story. Some of those live action ones were pretty terrifying. Princess Bride is one of my favorite movies of all time. The book is amazing, by the way. If you guys didn't know, The Princess Bride is a book. It was a movie written after a book. Who knew? The book's spectacular. You should go read the book. It's just like the movie, the exact same humor, the exact same voice and vibe and everything, but just more of it. It's spectacular. You remind me of the Babe, yeah. Man. 2 spectacular films. Oh, yeah. Dude, this makes me want to go play Dune. By the way, I think later today, I think after our break here, we're going to jump over into some Eve Frontier. We have yet to really begin Eve Frontier since they had their newest big drop and kind of opened it up and removed the NDA. So I'm excited to actually stream Eve Frontier for a little bit. We're gonna give it a shot later today, I think. Maybe we'll do dueling Eve Frontier and Eve Online. That could be kind of fun. For now, though, we're gonna just hit up some of these sweet level 4 missions. Oh yeah, the Smurfs. There were so many shows. All of them super creepy. Powerpuff Girls. Okay, so we got some little guys and some big guys. We should probably get our shields going here. What do we got here? Let's take off this guy. They're 12 clicks from us. Begin the killing. Begin the destruction. Oh, yeah. Goosebumps and The Outer Limit were also great shows. We read a lot of Goosebumps growing up. Who's jamming us? How dare you? Let's begin the targeting of the big ships first, I think. And then we'll take out these little annoying gnats in a second, unless they're jamming us, in which case we'll take them out quickly. But I think the big guys are what we're going to want. I'm just shocked at how many ships there are in these things. Bridovix, what's going on? Good to see you too. Welcome, welcome. We were trying to stream at 1440p today, but I don't think Twitch has our channel enabled for 1440p, so we're rocking the 1080, I believe. Even though we should be kicking out 1440p just based off of power. Are we going to kill this guy before they get too far away? Oh, we got him. Yes. Haven't able to get yourself in a Frontier? Tried the intro and couldn't get out of the starting system even as it didn't have the right type of ore to build fuel. Yeah, I think Frontier is going to be a slower game. Old Man Gamer, what is going on? Welcome, welcome. How's it going? How's it going? We're going to try it out, though. We're going to try it out, though, and kind of see how it goes. The crafting can be a little bit crazy. Oh, Rocky and Bullwinkle, yeah, that's right. If you guys are just joining, we're talking about 90s cartoons and TV shows, reminiscing on the good old days. The stream is now holding up, old man. I think we've figured out most of our issues. Still, knock on wood, but I think we're gonna be good. So hopefully we're good. We basically did everything short of reinstalling Windows. We got a new BIOS for the motherboard, new drivers for our CPU and GPU. We reconfigured all of our monitors and everything, so hopefully we end up in a good state for our 4th of July 36 probably hour event. Got a huge event coming up in July I'm really excited for. It's going to be spectacular. We'll talk about that more later on. Raising money for charity. We're going to be raising money for Guide Dogs for the Blind. We've got a $10,000 goal for the charity with tons of prizes, tons of giveaways, tons of different events that we're going to be unlocking based off of how much we can raise in charity. A bunch of other people helping too. Got Rain is going to be streaming and helping the team. Caroline's going to be streaming and helping the team to raise money. So I'm really excited for the 4th of July. 1600 Eve time, 12 o'clock p.m. That's 12 noon Eastern time. We're just going to be going for as long as possible. Yes, it's a 12K goal for all of us together. So anybody that's participating can help us get to our goal. Ooh, that guy's hanging out way out there. How dare you? Ooh, this guy's way far away. Need to stop shooting at them and kill this closer person. Then we'll go over towards this guy. Look at us. Look at this Tengu just annihilating here. This Tengu is so impressive. I think if we get to like $3,000 for like the actual one of the milestones is gonna be to like go and blow up my ship in like Abazon. Yep. I think Spinny so far playing through a lot of the alpha, I think they've actually got the balance pretty good thus far. It is like a horror survival game for Frontier. But it is much more focused on survival and crafting and mining and that kind of stuff. It's a lot more of like your traditional survival game than, of course, EVE Online is, which is really more like high fantasy, whereas Frontier is like dark cyberpunk, like horror fantasy, if you know what I mean. Very different vibe. Let's see, who's this guy? You're in range. We'll start to take you out too. Just kind of randomly killing things that are nearby me. This is the way. Let's lock up this big guy. Any big ones left? No, we just got little guys left. We can take out you as well. We'll get some missiles on you. And then we got... It looks like a bunch of frigates and destroyers left, so we'll swap missiles once these big guys are gone. Ooh, let's get rid of your missiles. Got a little bit of hits on them. I think we're just kind of beaming off into Neverland here. Let's make our way towards you. We'll kill this guy. Actually, this is the one I want to approach. 42 clicks away, which is crazy. Let's see. Get 2 shots on you if we can. Oh, we're going to run out of ammo. I hate the way that these battleships just, like, run off. Yeah, the T3s are amazing. Barno, we are using our C3 rat sight fit in here, and it's working spectacularly fine. Like, the C3 rat sight fit is just so strong. We're not using our PvP. I've got 3 fits that I use. You can absolutely you can get the fit. Nightbot gave you my name? Oh yeah, that's my name. Oh yeah, that's our channel. Sorry, nailed it. Let me throw my fit up there really quick. The Marie Curie 2. There you go. Yeah, this is one that we use for C3 rat sites, and it works really well. The other one that I use is I've got a PvP fit where I overprop and have a 100 meganewton AB on it, which is really nice. It's one of my favorite fits. And then I have a in between a balance of PvP and PvE, like a tweener fit. Not as much a fan of that. I ran it for a while, but that doesn't have the overprop on it. And I really like having the overprop for PvP. So what I usually do is I go between this fit for the rat sites, and then I refit using a mobile depot to PvP when I'm not doing rat sites. But with this fit, it's like super casual to do the rat sites, the C3 rat sites. I mean, it's like very easy. You basically don't have to pay attention at all. Pretty much like it feels like this, where you just kind of just like fly around, hang out with chat, Don't worry about anything. Now, I will say, my fit is very, very expensive Barnoware. It's extremely blingy. You don't need to go with the exact modules that I use. You can just like bring them down a couple of levels. Use the same type of module, but just use less expensive ones, and it works just fine. I actually have a T3C, like a Tengu C3 rat sight fit video on YouTube that I explained all of it on. If you want to go watch that video on YouTube, I go through all of it. I go through like the cheap version all the way up to the super expensive version. The PvP, PvE, tweener fits, they're kind of all there. In the video, I think I ended up recommending the tweener version, but since I have been using it more often now, I'm actually back to this fit that you see me working right now, just because it's just so much faster at clearing the sites, and it's a lot more specialized. The other in-between fit, the tweener fit, you can get yourself into a tight spot if you're not paying attention. I have come this close to death several times on C3 sites, even with a bunch of blingy attachments. The main benefit of this fit is that I'm using two shield boosters here, and having the two shield boosters allows you to offset them, so you have 100% uptime effectively on your boosts, whereas the other fit only had one really big shield booster, and the result is that when you've got two battle cruisers on the field, if they both hit you at the exact same time in between your boosts, it can get really spicy. Having two running at once, though, that are offset just, like, makes it super easy. Super cap stable, as you can see. With everything turned on, we're just nice and cap stable. Where are we going? Please go towards this. There we go. I think I probably have to kill everything to go to the next room. We're just going to do that anyway. Everything is almost dead. Oh, yes. Love this. All right. Imagine two of these could do those sites just fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, easily. Yeah, if you had two for whatever reason, you could clear these sites out super, super easy. The DPS on this ship is just out of control for a cruiser. I mean, it's insane how much DPS it kicks out. Like, we're sitting at over 1,000 damage per second and 2,100 alpha strike. So, I mean, it's this thing can put the hurt on pretty much everything. I mean, it does cost 1.5 billion ISK, so it is not cheap, but it does stuff super easy, really, really well. Da-da-da-da-da. Let's see, where's this big guy? Let's kill this big guy. And then we're almost at our first break time. Hopefully we can clear out the rest of this site before that happens. Whoa! Excuse me. Let's get that AB going too, huh? Shall we? I always forget that it turns off when you go through these things. Look how far away these guys are. Why are you so far away? Stop being so far away from me, please. Yes, spawn nearby me. I like that. Let's see if these guys come closer. They are... We do have positive angular velocity on all of them. So they are slowly making their way a little bit closer, I think. Maybe? I guess we're gonna have to go out there and kill these other dudes, aren't we? Have to go venture out. These ones keep showing up right next to me, though, so we'll just keep killing these guys, I guess. That'll be fine. We'll just let these continue to increase in numbers. Yes, fly to me. Come closer. Watch me kill your friends and then come over here. Ooh, there's a rattlesnake here. Nice. Is there another one that pops up here? No. So we're gonna have to go out and get these guys, I guess, huh? All right. Very well. We'll lock up some more of these big dudes. Let's see. Are you locked up already? Yes. Take you out. We'll just use one battery of missiles to kill these guys. We got another Drake over here. And the rest of these guys are like big old battleships. Start to take this guy out. They're in range. But look at this. I mean, we're taking effectively 0 damage in here. Despite there being like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 battleships on the field. Which, I mean, these ones are like crazy weak for whatever reason. I don't know why they're all so weak, but there you go. We'll orbit this guy while we finish killing these dudes here, these big giant obliterators.
A module has run out of charges.
Why do I prefer this over a battleship? Because this thing can go in smaller wormholes. I don't have to worry about... I can basically take this thing in any wormhole except for the smallest class wormhole. So it allows me to kind of maneuver everywhere. I can run a covert ops cloaking device. I can run exploration if I wanted to. It's fast. I can hit smaller targets quite easily, like frigates and destroyers, but I can also punch up a couple of classes, so I can take out Praxis and Ravens and stuff like that. So it kind of is like, it falls in this middle ground of being able to go and do kind of anything relatively well. It can't do everything perfectly. It's obviously not, you know, bespoke to some of like the really hard content, but it can do everything fairly well. So that's the main reason I like running the Tengu, is that I can kind of go anywhere. It's really good for roaming through J-Space, for being a J-Space nomad, and that's what we use it for primarily. It's so much fun. It's a really good J-Space PvP hunter. Not as good as the Loki. I think the Loki could do a little bit better. We're very good at brawling, though. We're a very good brawler in J-Space. The Loki's a really good kiter. And I think we can handle the C3 rat sites a little bit better in the Tengu than the Loki can. We're a little bit better at PvE compared to the Loki, I feel. Couple more ships to go. Got these little cruisers left after these last couple of battleships, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll and make our way through our gate. Yes. Man, we just rip through missiles, though. Take so many missiles with these hams. That's the other reason I like the heavy assault missiles. Like, I do have a Tengu fit. That's like it's a passive fit. And it is designed for, like, long-range missiles and just staying as far away from enemies as possible, which works pretty good, too. But that one's mainly for fleet-based PvP. That's one that I think I'm probably going to end up giving away, during our event. I call that one the Jabberwocky. It's a good fleet-based PvP fit. We use that when every now and then I'll get a call from from some friends on going to help defend a place in J space if they're getting, you know, evicted or whatever, and I'll bring that ship if I can help it. See if we can reach this guy. Get some initial hits on there. We were barely out of range when I started to shoot. Yes, get him, get him. Oh! These should hit. Yeah. Nice. Alright, let's go activate this gate. As we finish killing these guys. There we go. Now we can reload. Got him. Got him. Oh man, if we have to shave our mustache, it's gonna be weird. We started growing this mustache the day that we started playing EVE Online. It's like an EVE Online mustache. If you guys look at the very, very first stream of EVE Online that we ever did, you'll see that we are clean shaven. And it's terrifying looking. We look terrifying in my opinion. But we started growing this when we started playing EVE Online.
Drive active.
How fitting would it be that a year later, during one of our charity events, we end up shaving the mustache. It only took us like a couple of minutes to get through there. One last room. Probably. Indeed, yes. Alright, let's go. We'll hang out with you. And we're going to start to kill everybody else. And hopefully there's not... Hopefully this guy doesn't just, like, lead us away. Look at him running away already. What a dick. I hate that. Afterburner's going. Good. Okay. Bring down all these guys. These little destroyers are annoying. Because really, ideally, I swap missiles. This guy's running away, too. How dare you? God, the audio is always so weird in these sites. Alright, now that I'm attacking you all, come hang out with me. Don't be shy. Come and hang out, guys. It's fine. You have to get close if you want to kill me, right? You can do it. I'm gonna not lock up this guy if I can. And then we'll destroy these big guys first. Yes. Oh, yes. And this guy, too. Yeah. Oh, we just set up an orbit on this dude. Moving nice and fast. Part of the Tengu fit as well is speed tanking. So having a decent velocity is helpful. Although, in this case, against these dudes, I feel like not necessarily mandatory. Like, we're still cleaning stuff out very quickly. See how many more enemies, like, start to show up here. Hopefully not too many. Take both of these guys out, and then what else do we have here? Just the little guys? Is that it? Yes, yes. God, the Garissa pirates are going to hate me. Okay, that's the last big guy left. Which means we can start to destroy these little guys. I think I'll just leave one there, and we'll lock up this dude now. And start to work on them with the rages. And then we'll just use the other set of launchers to take out these little guys really fast. That'll be efficient. That way I don't have to reload both of them. Because, I mean, look how quickly these guys go down with the javelins. It's stupid. They're, like, almost getting one shot. I mean, yeah. Good lord. Love that. Hey, don't heal. How dare you? This pithy wrecker is actually out-repping me, which is crazy. Be dead now. Rook is here. What is up, Rook? With the resub? 13 months? Hell yes. Welcome, welcome. All right.
Has run out of charges.
Clean this up nicely. Get a little reload going here real quick. Thank you, Rook. What a legend. OG. All right. Kill both of these guys pretty much at the same time now. And then we're like, I think we're sorted here. We nailed it. Mighty Yogi, what is going on? Welcome. You got a good crew hanging out here. Gang on, that's right. Oh, there's more enemies? Damn it. Well, I didn't expect that. All right, fair enough. Take out these guys here. Let's orbit this thing. How about that? That way we're just kind of nearby everybody. Take out these little guys with that tube. With those tubes, those missile launchers. Trying to delay these ads perfectly for this to be done with. God, these little guys are so annoying. The pith wreckers, they kind of live longer than I would expect. There we go. Just one big dude left. Hopefully there's not another wave after this. We can go and collect our sweet, sweet loots. You actually don't get a lot from these. I think it's just like a couple of million ISK. It's like nothing super special. More little guys showing up, maybe? Ooh, big explosion. Ooh, another big guy. Okay. Are there more showing up? God, there are more showing up, aren't there?
A module has run out of charges.
Don't go out of range. Oh, they're getting out of range, aren't they? I hate that. I hate everything about that. Get him, get him, get him. This guy's barely within range. Oh, we're being webbed now, too? Oh, this is a massive bummer. Who's webbing us? A Pith Invader? Okay, well, you're gonna... You die now immediately, Pith Invaders. Got that guy down. Let's take out this guy with the big one. Take out this Pith Invader. Take out the rest of these little frigate guys. We gotta hurry. We've got ads approaching. We can do it. Another Pith Invader is webbing us. They die pretty quick. I dig that. I dig that. Alright, kill that guy. This Conquistador's going down okay. These little cruisers are just running away from me. Alright, Weber Fire is gone. Now we're going to run away from this guy, unfortunately. Ooh, Bridovix with the sub. Let's go. Nice. Welcome, welcome. Hell yes, thank you. Got three minutes. Thank you, Bridovix. Yes, yes. I do. These missions are pretty fun. It's kind of cool being back in J space and like, you know, doing some stuff that we haven't really done in a long time. Let's get everything locked up. Got just a couple of guys left to kill here. Let's go back towards this dude. Turn my ship around. It's a little tough to do. All right, last guy to go, and then I can reload to the rages again on this first missile launcher tube. There we go. Perfect. Hit this guy as we go past him. Last shot with the rage. Let's see. Hopefully you keep flying that way. Keep going that way. Sit right next to me. Oh, I think we're going to make it. I think we're going to make it in time. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And we're back in range. Love that. Okay. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. In fact, looks like we've already completed the mission. We don't even have to kill this person, but we're going to. As a matter of principle. All right. Stock up to complete this mission. Yes, we did it. All right. Hopefully we can unlock these level 5 missions pretty soon, huh? What do we need for those? Let's see, the agency. Agents and missions. Mission agents. Security agents. Level 5. Let's see. Let's go with Kaldari Navy. Can I do level 5s now? It looks like we actually can do level 5s, right? Those are all in low sec. Maybe we should try doing some level 5s. Are there any level 5s in high sec? That could be kind of cool. All right, tell you what, guys. We're going to take a short break here. We'll be back soon. Hashtag GDB in the chat for this next giveaway. Hashtag Guide Dogs for the Blind. And when we get back, we're going to see what other kind of missions we can do. So grab a drink, hit the restroom really quick, and we'll see you soon. I've been wanting to play Eve online for a very long time. Ever since it came out, really. But I've always been afraid that if I were to jump into Eve, I may never get out again. We're just going to try it. We're going to dip our toe in to Eve and New Eden. We're not going to go... Hopefully we're not going to go crazy. We're going to try not to go crazy. So tonight's stream will be just a few hours, I think. Is this the gate itself? No, this is literally just a research complex. Oh. Oh, this game is awesome. We did it. We made it. We made it, guys.
Good
I
shit,
can't believe
boys.
I got that kill. Oh, good explosion.
Wow.
Nice.
A lot of missiles, a couple sirens.
Hope you guys got that one on film.
Drone. It looks like maybe we switched to Hornets. Drones are out. Drones are back out. We thought he was defanged, but no. There are 2 Hornets on the field now. This could be it. Oh! No way! Congratulations, Capsuleers. Congratulations. That was amazing.
Get that Oracle locked up.
It's time. It's time for us to stop accepting mediocrity. We're going to be finding a new home. Undocking from Vita, leaving it behind forever. Hold! 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 Come on! That was fun. That was really fun. We made it, everybody. We made it. Oh my God. Out of nowhere, Lerm, with no warning with the attack. How dare you, sir? How dare you? I wish there was a way I could drag all of these up to the very top at the same time. That'd be super tight, wouldn't it? Amazing. Amazing. It's 2024, everybody. We did it. 2024. Yes. It today just keeps getting better. Anyway, that's how it goes in J Space when you're hunting. That's how it goes. The hunter and the hunted. And right when you think you're the hunter, suddenly you're the hunted again. Yes! Let's go! We fucking did it! We fucking did it! Yes! You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Legends. Absolute legends. $2,563.27 we raised tonight. That's so amazing. In one night. OSINs, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Remember, fly dangerous out there. All right. We're back. We're back. Hashtag GDB in the chat. Hashtag guide dogs for the blind. If you guys aren't all tracking, on the 4th of July, in just a couple of days, we are going to be hosting a 24-plus hour charity subathon to celebrate playing EVE Online for 1 year. And we're going to be raising money for Guide Dogs for the Blind, which is a really amazing nonprofit organization that trains guide dogs as well as their owners. And all of it nonprofit. They're also international around the world. They make a huge impact in people's lives. It's pretty spectacular. So our goal is to raise $10,000 for Guide Dogs for the Blind. We're going to be doing that on the 4th of July. Our stream is going to be planned for a minimum of 24 hours, but every time we get 10 subs, we're going to add another hour to the stream. And for every sub that we get, I'm going to donate $10 to Guide Dogs for the Blind. You can also donate straight to GDB. With Tiltify, we're going to have a whole setup there for you. It's also going to be a team effort. Caroline's going to be helping us. Rain is going to be helping us with their streams. They're going to have their own chats and everybody's goals going on to help us out there as well. If you guys want to check out the charity site there, we've got a whole bunch of rewards set up for people who want to make direct donations to Guide Dogs for the Blind. You can also help by donating stuff in-game and EVE Online if you would like. And that'll go into all of the giveaways that we're going to be going. There's going to be prizes and giveaways, and depending on how much we're able to raise, we're going to unlock a bunch of milestones that are going to unlock like NPSI fleets, a PvP tournament, some J-Space roams, a New Eden Grand Tour, all of which we can kind of do together, and a whole bunch of other things too. Even stuff like me wearing a dog costume and face painting, and training my dog Teddy. You guys get to meet Teddy, hopefully, if we get up to meet enough of our goals. So that's all going to be going on the 4th of July in a couple of days, starting at 4 p.m. Eve time or 12 o'clock noon Eastern time, which I'm really excited about. So let's do a giveaway. Hashtag GDB in the chat for this giveaway. We'll get that going, and then we'll consider if we want to do a level 5 mission here in EVE Online. We'll see. By the way, Mr. 556 is here. Welcome. I think I saw El Felixio as well, and Will Jonesy. What is going on? Got all the legends here. All the legends. I'm really excited for the 4th of July. And we got Uncle Will here too. Welcome. Welcome, Uncle. And Joe Lost is here too. Shout out to Joe Lost as well. They had a fun stream last night. Hey, how did the eviction end up going, Joe? They were in the middle of an eviction last night. Just got here. Welcome, welcome. All right, I think we're. You guys, are we ready? Are we ready to roll this giveaway? 20 to 30 billion. Ooh, nice, nice. Those are always fun. Congratulations. All right, let's roll this giveaway. Here we go. Mighty Yogi with the win. Congratulations. Congratulations, Yogi. Need to go get some more ammo here. We're almost out of ammo, too. Let's see, a Prophecy Navy issue. Let's send one of these your way. Boom! Yes, that's right. That's right. Argna Dacella. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Congrats. Hell yeah. Woo. Nice. Okay. So, what do you guys think? Should we consider doing... It looks like I can do a level 5 mission. It doesn't appear that there are any level 5s in high sec. Can I change the level? Agent level 5 is the most, apparently, that one can do. How bad... Do you think these level 5s are tough? In the right place for the right stream. That's right. That's right. Yeah, they're all low sec, it looks like. Do you think our Tengu can handle a level 5? These level 4s are very easy, but there's a lot of enemies. Lots and lots of enemies. I don't know how strong the level 5s are. I've never done any of these before. Where is this? Ooh, it's out over here in Black Rise. Maybe a little sketchy. Usually a battleship. L5 is a big leap from L4. Always in a small gang, huh? I wonder if they have a lot of tackle on the field. If they've got tackle, that could be bad. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got. Level 5 missions are the top end of security agent mission running. Taking place exclusively in low sec. Difficulty jumps up much higher, as do the ISK and LP rewards for completing the missions. Due to the increased difficulty and low sec requirement, enemy capsuleers turn to pirate faction battleships or even capital class ships. Oh. Haha. Eve Uni. Level 5 missions are designed for groups of players or capital ships. Okay. I mean, I guess we could always go try, right? Never tried soloing, huh? We could always try it. I just am worried about tackle. If there's tackle on this on the field, then that's not. Yeah, insure the ship. I mean, our ship is so damn expensive. Insurance like doesn't even come remotely close to covering what we need. Level 5 mission guide from 2019. Okay. $500 to 700 million ISK per hour. That's a lot. The only problem would be if we get tackled. If we get tackled and we don't have a way out, then that's bad. Burners. We gotta do the burner missions. How do we do the burner missions? Where do we get those? I've never done burner missions, but they seem like they're pretty cool, right? Random L4, small ship locked. It's a random L4? So how does one do that? L4. So you just do L4 missions and then you get one that is a burner? Is that how that works? So if we just like keep doing these level 4s, eventually we get a burner one? I think that's how that would work, right? Yes, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I just want to know what ships there are in the level 5 missions. How much tackle there is. Because I want to try it. But if there's a whole bunch of tackle, then... Dangerous D666 or Ritzy 1627. Okay, okay. Oh, for the burner missions, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some people doing burner missions on stream before, and they look like they're pretty cool. Yeah. Is there... I just need a... Security level 5... Here we go. Damn it. I don't want a video guide. I need a wiki. I want to see what... a written form of what ships are on the field. Is there really not a wiki page for this? Level 5. Tackle. Should we just go try it? All the previous ones we saw didn't have any tackle except for webs. Only webs. So 11 jumps out. Need to go get more ammo anyway. Let's go grab some more ammo really quick. And then maybe we'll go try. I would rather lose a Tengu on stream during our charity event on the 4th of July than right now, but
Warp drive active.
could do that. Will, yeah, we could do that. Try to bring a cloaking device in there. I don't know if I'm even carrying a cloaking device right now. Throw one there. Yeah, I left it behind. Do.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, it could always refit. Just kind of see what's in there, I guess. The problem is, even if I can see, if I look at see how many ships there are, like, these missions are really kind of like, they're kind of deceptive, you know what I mean? Like when we were doing the level 4s, there's like 10 battleships out on the field, you know what I mean? And they don't do like any damage. So like if I see like a whole bunch of big scary ships out there, it may be that they're like super easy. It may be that they're also insanely difficult and like wreck us. And I also won't be able to tell what has tackle and what doesn't. So like poking our nugget in and just looking, I don't know how useful that's going to be. We really need to like try it, you know what I mean? They're always going to look really scary. Like the level 4s looked really scary until we started getting shot, and then we realized, oh well, there's just like no issue here at all. Can the Tengu do a level 5 solo? It says that like people use it like carriers. They do them solo with carriers. Better ranged recon scanners can actually infer EHP and DPS values after a targeted scan. Oh, really? I've never used recon scanners before. I don't even know how I'd fit that. A recon scanner, huh? What's a recon scanner? Like a ship scanner? One of these things?
Warp drive active.
Scans the target and provides a tactical analysis of its capabilities. The farther it goes beyond scan range, the more inaccurate its results will be. This thing can go 36 kilometers. I've never used one of these before. As a new idea, yeah. How do these work? You just go scan the ship and what does it tell you? What's like the return you get? Compact ship scanner. TA3 compact ship scanner. That goes out to 33 clicks.
Warp drive active.
I know it's cargo scanners do, but I've never heard or used a ship scanner. Do people actually use these things? Goes in a mid slot, huh? Weird. Oh, you meant as a new ship modular mechanic. Oh, I see what you mean, Rook. I see what you mean. I mean, I feel like you just described this, right? Is this not already in the game? Scans the target, provides a tactical analysis of its capabilities. I think that's what you just said. Pretty much. Huh. Did you guys see my fitting window just changed when we warped? That was weird.
Autopilot engaged.
Watch this. Like the fit window changes under a warp. What's happening there? Is that a normal thing? Eh? No, not changing now. When we were jumping, this like gave me a warning. And also my capacitor went to null. I didn't know this updated in real time. That's crazy. Okay. Now I want to go. I really want to go try it now. I kind of want to go try.
Docking request accepted. Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
That's right, Will. We're crazy. Yes, we're crazy. The only time I ever turn on the autopilot is when I'm jumping to an Instadock bookmark. I'll turn the autopilot on there because as soon as you land on the bookmark, you will dock immediately. And it's actually, I think, faster than me attempting to click on the station and actually hit dock. But that's just my technique. So far, it's been working out okay for us. So far, it's been so good. All right, let's buy some missiles. Da, 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 da. How many do we have sitting in there? 1,300. Let's buy like 3,000 of these. Where are my missiles at? Here we go. I guess I can buy like 1,000 of these ones too. Okay, so we've got a good amount of missiles. Use cargo scanners once. Yeah. Now then, if we were to go do one of these. See, we're 8 jumps away here. Maybe we just go give it a shot. It says it's a big jump, though. Maybe we should just keep doing the level 4 missions. I guess we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a try. What systems do we go through? Let's go take a we'll go take a look. We'll go take a look, right? That's what we're all about. Fuck around and find out. What's up, Riddick? 07. Welcome. This could go really bad. This could go really bad.
Warp drive active.
We'll see how it goes, I guess. Maybe it'll go well. It probably won't. It'll probably be bad.
Active.
The Pork Chop Express. That's right. Old man, you want to rename our ship, huh? The Pork Chop Express. All right, fair enough. I shall name this for you. I think I have to right-click on it. Emblem not purchased. Contact your nearest Paragon or never marks on unlock. Okay. We'll do that eventually. I didn't realize that was a thing. Boop. Set name. Yes, the Pork Chop Express. Good name. Old Man Gamer, good name. What have you been up to, Riddick? Well, we are preparing, Riddick. We are preparing for our 4th of July 24-plus hour charity subathon. So on the 4th of July, we're doing a gigantic event with us and a bunch of other streamers. And we are going to be doing a subathon raising money for Guide Dogs for the Blind. That event is going to start on July 4th at 1600, 4 o'clock p.m. Eve time, or noon, 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So we've been prepping for that a lot. It's going to be great. Jack Burton lives on, yes. We've already got our little overlay here. You can see we've already raised $75 towards our $10,000 goal. So we're on the way. We are on the way. I'm very excited about this. I might scrunch that goal thing in a little bit more, kind of at the top there. Kind of optimize that a little bit. Make it look real nice for everybody. But yeah, I'm really excited about our Guide Dogs for the Blind charity event. It's going to be fun. I hope you can be there, Riddick. I hope we can get as many people there as possible. Spread the word. If you guys are looking for a flyer, I've got one in our announcements page on our Discord. Which, if you guys aren't in the Discord, by the way, it's where we put a lot of our announcements for our stream and post a whole bunch of new content. We've got channels for all the different games that we play. A bunch of YouTube clips, things like that there, too. And it'd be great if we could get 1440p unlocked by then. That would be so cool. I think it's just for individual. For those who are invited, though, doesn't look like it's really working right now. Yeah, it is 1080p right now. Joe gave us a heads up yesterday. Joe Loss was in our chat yesterday and let us know that Twitch was doing a beta test for 1440p. And so we went to the 1440p guide on Twitch, and it says on there too, it says simultaneously that you can and cannot do it. It says that it is, oh, hello, Joe, still here, nice. It says that it is in beta by invite only for certain channels, but then it also on the same page says that the people who are eligible are affiliates and partners. So we thought we'd give it a shot today, give it a try. So we got everything configured for 1440p. We're recording in 1440p and everything, but it looks like it's not enabled yet on Twitch or on YouTube for that matter. We should be. I thought we could do 1440p on YouTube live streams, but apparently it's just 1080, which makes me wonder if maybe my settings are wrong. I think they're right, but they could be wrong. I have to check and see. I was looking to see if you could stream in 1440p on YouTube. It does support it. So I have to check that out. Maybe because I'm multicasting, it's getting a little bit weird. We'll try it again next stream, probably. Maybe it just is our settings. Should be all set up correctly. We'll give that a shot later on, I guess. Yeah, multicasting. Yeah, we actually don't set our monitor to 1440p, Joe. The monitor sits at 4K. The canvas setting for OBS is at 4K as well. And then I downscale to 1080p or 1440p for the actual output for OBS, which is what we've been doing for a really long time. The reason I like doing that is because it makes it very easy for me to go between all my resolutions. I can, like, change it to 2K or 4K whenever I want to for recording, because I'll record in 4K every now and then for YouTube. So all we had to do really was just set it to downscale to 2K instead of 1080p. But it still says our source is at 1080. So I might have to get into the weeds for multicasting and double check those settings. Maybe I'm being inhibited by the fact that we're multicasting. Should work, but we'll find out later, I guess. More experimentation off stream. It's always tough to tell because you really have to go live to test it. But also, you have to go live to test it, you know what I mean? And then once you're live, if you want to make any changes, you have to bring the stream down, mess with your settings, and then bring the stream back up. And I hate doing that. I hate going live, testing things, and then going back down. Sometimes you just have to do it, but I prefer to avoid that if I can. Because then I get, like, all you guys hanging out here, and I'm like, hey, guys, cool. I'm going to now shut down my stream for a little while and mess around with settings, then I'll be back. Not as much fun. Especially when I can't tell if it's just Twitch not allowing it or if it's my settings. Maybe after this little, like, attempt here, maybe we'll try it. Because I want to try Eve Frontier with everybody. I think that would be fun. There's 33 people here in system. Jesus. What the fuck? Don't dig that. Why are there so many people in Otsasasai? Big birds. Jesus. Not about that. Oh no. No, 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 no. Where's this place at? That's a little bit farther away. You gotta go through Tama. Don't dig that. Don't dig that. Where does this one go? Hakonen. One jump out. Those are the only places we can go. I guess we'll go check this out. We are not about to hang out in a low-sec system with 33 other people and try to do missions. Ha! Negative. There's too many people in this system as it is. Gates are weird. Harkonnen. Go check out the Harkonnen system.
Drive active.
Big bird. Somebody's multi-boxing like a big dog in here. Like a big bird. Nailed it. Now watch this next system be like somehow just empty. 5 people. Better. What kind of ships we got in here? Mm-hmm. 5 people here, no ships that I can see. Just take a little, just gonna jump around a little bit, see what's happening with everybody. Alright, let's see. What's going on here? Anybody around? No. Okay.
Drive active.
So anybody who's here is either docked up or cloaked. Let's see who's inside this station.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
This is probably not a good idea. I feel like this is a bad idea. We're the only one in here. Okay. Peter Oskarin. Okay. Let's see what this says. Ah, the Boojum, right? Yes. I do have a matter here that requires someone of your caliber. You've heard of NMA, right? The Fantar Mining Association. Well, an associate of mine, who has some sizable contracts with them, has run into some problems. My friend, whose name I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to reveal, has a small but lucrative mining concern in Hakonen. Until now, he's been subcontracting NMA to do the work there for him. But recently, some claim jumpers came in and started throwing their weight around, waving data cards around, saying they had just bought the rights to mine there. They came in a couple of transports, sporting some pretty advanced small arms and carrying themselves like they knew how to use them. So the NMA guys played it safe and pulled out. They weren't armed to resist a hostile takeover of that magnitude. Since then, a few well-spent credits from a couple of his agents uncovered the fact that the guys who moved in are actually working for Core Complexion Incorporated, some Minmatar mining conglomerate that's in bed with the Sebistor tribe, and that they apparently got access to mining rights there through some loophole in some treaty. I don't know the details, and it's obviously not legit. But you've got to be careful when lawyers get involved, eh? Anyway, one of these ruffians got drunk one night, let it slip that they were sent in to get their hands on whatever valuable ore they could. I guess for building new ships. I don't know what that means, but it can't be good. It's a long quest. Anyway, here's the thing. Until the legal crap gets dealt with, these guys are untouchable by the authorities. Not to mention the fact that they've been working away to put up some pretty hefty defense towers around the place. But you, on the other hand, could roll in there and just waste them. We could pretend some pirates or freebooters had taken it on themselves to deal with the Minmatar scum. Nobody be the wiser. What do you think? The ISK is good. 3.4 million ISK. With a bonus reward of 4 million ISK. This seems not great. Bad idea equals great content? Yeah. Contains normal ship restrictions. You may use your Tengu. I mean, I guess we'll give it a shot and just kind of see what happens. If we need to warp out, then we will. If we can. Hopefully we don't get tackled. Any other ships around?
Warp drive active.
We'll see what this little Tengu can do. We may just lose our ship. Some of these low-sec things are, like, really, really scary. Like, the enemies are so strong sometimes. Poke in from a distance, see the effect that is needed. Yeah. That's not always possible. Sometimes you just get tackled. Like, the NPCs don't follow rules. There's no rules for them. They can just tackle it like a million miles away. Like, oh, how many clicks away are you? 1 million? Tackled. I'm going to shoot you with missiles that range for 3,000 meters. Or 3,000 kilometers. Super easy. Super easy for those stupid NPCs.
Warp drive active.
Alright. And we're probably going to get jumped by one of these 6 other individuals that are in system. Sure, that'll be fun. It's like wormhole space, but worse. Sweet Jesus! Go that way. It's just a line to something. Stasis towers. Let's just see what kind of damage we take. Cap neutralized. We're webified by stasis towers. I mean, we're not dead. Ooh, yeah. Time to go.
Warp drive active.
I think no. I think no. No to that. No. I don't like it. That was bad. Real bad. Don't like that at all. We'll try that another day. Not dead. Good job living. Yeah. I will abandon your mission, please. How do I abandon your mission? Just let it time out, I guess. Untrack. Oh, there's a Macarial here, too. Tight.
Warp drive.
Time to run away from the Macarial. Surely, yeah. About to, right? So, by the way, welcome, Typho, welcome. Good morning. All right. Well, that was a fun little exploration. We didn't die, and we see why that place is not cool. Super not cool. I do not dig that. Let's go back to level 4 again. With our level 4 friends. The level 4 people were a lot more fun. Much more fun.
Warp drive active.
Where were we doing those before? Who was the person we were doing level 4s with? One of these cats. Ischemi, Puntaplace, Piak. One of these is like pretty close to Jita, right? Which one is close to Jita? Motsu, is that close to Jita? Alright, let's see where this is. Where are you? I actually want to just see where you're at. That one seems relatively close. Para, Anaro. Let's just go here. We'll just set that destination and we'll just hit one of these along the way. That'll be ideal. All right, perfect.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, that seems to be quite the leap. I mean, we've got a whole bunch of turrets that tackle you, and that's the problem, right? Like, being webified by extremely long-range turrets and then also having all those other things on the field, like, we're going to get rocked. I mean, we can't speed tank, which is a big part of this fit, is speed tanking. And because we're using heavy assault missiles, we're not even going to be able to reach the turrets to break the tackle. So we're in a catch-22 trying to do that mission. We need to completely refit for longer range. And just be way more tanky, I think. Yeah, long-range crews with target painters would be the way to go, I think. At least way better than
Warp drive
what we
active.
currently have going on, for sure. The damage was too high, Barnaware. We were not going to be able to sustain that damage, for sure. That was some big spikes in damage. MJD to them would be useful to get in there, but I don't think we'd be able to survive to be able to, like, actually bring down the tackle and get speed tanking. Plus, I mean, I'm not going to be able to MJD with the fit that we have with the Tengu. So we'd have to step it up. I bet we could do it with a Raven or a Golem. We could probably do it with that class of ship. I bet if we had a really good Raven fit, we could do it just fine. I really want to try doing it with a... I want to get into a Marauder. I want to fly a Marauder class. We're close to being able to fly a Golem. But right now we're retraining into the Barbaroga because I really want to be able to fly the Barbaroga. I feel like that would be super fun. So we're learning Marauders level 5 right now. It's going to take us 29 more days. We'll get there eventually. And then the precursor cruisers and battleships and all that kind of stuff. So, because I think the Barbaroga is going to be really fun. So we're going to try to train into that sometime this year. If we can. And then we've also got... This will also help us to get into the Golem and some of the, you know... Kaldari ships. Like, I want to be able to fly... Our ultimate goal is to eventually be able to fly a Phoenix Navy issue, because I think this ship is just super, super cool looking. I love this ship, and I want to be able to fly that eventually. But right now, the biggest ship that we can fly is the Scorpion and the Raven Navy issue. We can actually fly both of those, and it can actually probably use them okay. I just haven't bought one yet. I flew a Navy one time on a NPSI fleet with Shad, which was really fun. We obviously, of course, got them all destroyed, but it was really cool. Yeah, the rule of cool always wins. That's right. That's right. I don't know what I'm going to do with the PNI, but it'll be fun to fly it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably just get it destroyed, but it'll be fun. Yeah, it's like the Battlestar Pegasus. That's right. So that's our goal. I want to get a Barbaroga, and I want to fly a PNI. Now, the Sacriel could be pretty cool, too. The problem is we're just, like, invested in the Kaldari tree, you know what I mean? We love the Kaldari ships, so... That has been our issue. How do I abandon this mission? Start conversation. I don't know how to abandon you. I used to know, I feel like. Details. Untrack? I mean, I could just untrack it, I guess. Active. Just gonna stop tracking it and pretend like it never happened. It'll be fine. Have to visit them or let it expire. We'll just let it expire. We'll just let that person assume that we died. It'll be fine. Yeah, you probably have to be in the same station. That's okay. They won't even know what happened to us. We'll never talk to them again. Instructions unclear. Does level 4 in 3 tile wars. Yeah. Yeah, he'll probably send us a hate mail or whatever, and we'll lose some standing, but fuck that dude. They knew what ship we were flying. They didn't give us any warning. They're like, go and like hang out and like make some miners go away. Go attack some innocent miners that have small arms. Oh, you're flying a Tengu? You'll be fine. Don't worry about us. I blame Old Man Gamer for this. We renamed our ship from the Marie Curie, a renowned, feared name across New Eden, to Pork Chop Express. Just couldn't handle the fire with the name of Pork Chop Express. Random Metamorphosis wreck on gate with 83 million loot. I'm sure that's not bait, Riso. 83 million. 83 million is not very much, though. There's definitely not a cloaked ship sitting like 10 kilometers off of that, waiting for somebody to walk up and try to loot that ship. Yeah, if you're flying a 30 million ship, I guess it is. That's true. But is 83 million worth the loss of the ship you're flying? I don't know. What's the Phoenix Navy issue used for? I don't really even know, Oms. I mean, it's a dreadnought, so it's used for, you know, huge PvP fleet battles. I have seen that people will use PNIs for like super high level rat sites in nullsec. In wormhole space, I'll see people use them in like class 5 or 6 wormholes for the rat sites in there. Yeah, level 5s. Level 5s would be a good one for it, Will. They could definitely use those for level 5s. I think they'd probably do pretty well. All right, you're 2 jumps away. Let's go talk to this handsome individual, Asfalova Lela. That'll be exciting. Yeah, the level 5s are only in low sec. Finding a Phoenix Navy issue running level 5s in low sec. I am like salivating at the thought of that. I don't even have an ability to kill that thing, but just think though, people would love to find a PNI by itself running level 5 missions in low sec. Yeah. Oh man. The entire sector would just be raining down on that ship. That thing would be dead so fast. And for some poor bastard like me that doesn't have the ability to call in friends to help and escalate. Speaking of, if you guys would like to join my alliance, the Children of the Chain, our J-Space Alliance. The alliance is up and running. We've got one other corporation that is a member of it right now. We're going to be expanding it out. Maybe during our 4th of July charity stream, we can get a whole bunch of people to join the alliance. I need J-Space corporations to join the alliance of Children of the Chain. We are going to unite all of J-Space together under one alliance so that we can go to war with known space. Spread the teachings of Bob. Spread the word of the book of Bob. And let chaos reign. Boost your character count a little bit. Riso, you are absolutely... That would be amazing if you wanted to join the alliance. Just go from like 10 people, 10 total characters in the alliance to what? Like 3,000? How many characters do you have right now, Riso? 2,500, something like that?
Docking permission requested. Docking
Be amazing.
accepted.
All right, well, level 5s were a bad idea. 2,610. Amazing. Amazing. All right, guys, we're going to take a short break here so I can use the restroom, grab something else to drink here. We've just been drinking water from our, what I call our Stanley Kubrick mug. Got Hal on there. So I think I might go grab a cup of coffee. And then I think when we get back, we may, post giveaway, we may check out a little bit of Eve Frontier because we haven't got the chance to do that yet. And we can jump in together pretty much like as if it was like for the very first time with a brand new character and everything. So we'll see what's going on there. But let's get a giveaway set up before we take our little break, huh? Hashtag. We'll do this one again. Let's go with hashtag charity in the chat again. Hashtag charity as we're getting ready for our 4th of July charity. This will be amazing. No damn Citadel anywhere nearby. Where can you drop the loot? Good luck. Good luck, Typho. All right, we're going to be right back, guys. We're going to take a short break. And then we'll decide if we want to check out some Eve Frontier maybe a little bit. See what's up with that. All right. Stay tuned. All right. We're back. We're back. You died, Raiso? Oh, hot. Hot, 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 hot. Oh, my. Yes, hashtag charity, everybody. We are back. We are back. Let's see. While we do that, I want to check this out. I think we need to scrunch this in a tad. Let's see how well this does. Ba 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 ba. Like that. Let's give that a shot. See how that looks. Okay. Move it over a tad bit, I think. There we go. Yeah, I think that looks great. All right. Is something wrong with Twitch? May need to reload your network. Need to reload your player. Looks okay for us though right now. Think we're okay? Everybody can see us? Yes, yes. We're back, we're back. F. Yeah, a quick refresh should be good for you all. Looks like we're good. Whew. Gave me a scare there. It should be fine. Is YouTube good? I think YouTube is looking good too. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So, we got that set up. Little adjustment there. Looking pretty good with our overlays. I think we're going to be, I'm pretty excited. I think we're ready. We're pretty much ready for the 4th of July. Wonder why the music stopped? A little bit of a hiccup there, I guess. Probably when I refreshed my little overlay there. Okay, so let's do this. Last call. Hashtag charity in the chat. Pops Fish Tank, what's going on? Good evening. Good evening. Welcome. Welcome. Hashtag charity here in the chat. We'll do this giveaway. And then I think we may just check out a little bit of Frontier. Since we're nice and safe here in this station for these level 4s. Or we could do another level 4. I guess I'll leave it up to you guys. Let you guys decide. Maybe I'll do another dedicated stream to just Frontier. All right, here we go. Hey, Barnoware with the win. Nice. Let's go, Barnoware. Is that a double win for today? Did you win earlier? Barnoware. Yeah, you did win. No, you haven't. Oh, no, but you made a donation. That's right. Nice. Okay. Hell yes. All right. Barnoware. Prophecy. We'll do that one. But is this the first? This is the first time you've won. Yes. Nice. Hell yes. Let's go. Sweet. Okay, so let's do this. Like a professional. We're going to start a quick poll. I'll give you guys 2 minutes on it. We're going to start a quick poll. I'll give you guys two minutes to decide if we want to do like 1 or 2 more level 4 missions, or if we want to try Eve Frontier a little bit and see what kind of like the beginning, the very start of Eve Frontier looks like, and maybe kind of learn kind of a little bit about that. Because we haven't got the chance to stream Frontier live as it stands right now. Not yet anyway. We might do a dedicated stream to Frontier later on though. So I'll let you guys decide. Should we do more level 4 missions? Or should we run Frontier for a little bit? Because the level 5 missions were not super great. They were very, very scary. Bum, bum, bum. To transfer all this over into the corporation wallet. There we go. Keep track of that for our charity event. The Final Frontier, yes. We'll see how it goes. Frontier is it's a very different game than EVE Online. It looks and kind of feels like EVE Online a little bit from like a UI type standpoint, although that's made some pretty big changes too now. But it is much more of a survival horror game. I really like playing Frontier kind of solo, in that it is like, it just feels super terrifying and scary and like horror, and that's what I love about it. I like that vibe. Okay, but you guys want to do some more level 4s, so we'll do that. We'll do a couple more level 4 missions. We've got all of our missiles. We're ready to go. So, let's do the agency. Actually, we're already here. You there, the handsome one. Recently learned that you can combat probe cloaked ships. But do they uncloak you, or do they still need to bump you at 2K in order to decloak you? You can combat probe cloaked ships. What do you mean probe cloaked ships? Oh, like... Do you mean like the probe ship? Just any cloaked ship. Okay. So any cloaked ship. Yeah, so you won't be able to, you can't combat scan them. So if you descan a ship that is cloaked, you'll get no return. So cloaks basically protect you from descan. You can still uncloak them. Anytime a cloaked ship gets within 2,000 meters of really anything, they will decloak. So if they're 2,000 meters away from a jet can or a structure or a moon or another ship, all those things will automatically decloak a cloaked ship. I think the only exception is a scanner probe. I don't know if a probe will decloak a cloaked ship. I don't think that it does. If you're combat probing, if you're using your combat probes, you won't get any return on a cloaked ship either. So you can't use your combat probes to scan down a cloaked ship, which I think is what you're actually asking. But if you're trying, let's say somehow you know where a cloaked ship is, and you flew your combat probes or scanner probes into that area, and like moved them around to trying to get them inside of less than 2,000 meters from the cloaked ship, I'm pretty sure it still won't uncloak them. We can actually go test this really quick. Let's grab our Astero and we can go do a little test. Yeah, I'm sure that there are, Will, some destroyers in Frontier already picking off the new bros. I really wanted to jump into Frontier right when it started to try and just get a head start a little bit, but didn't pan out that way. So we're going to have to make our way through the Frontier sneakily. The thing I love about Frontier is like always being in wormhole space. You're pretty much just always in J space in Frontier, which is pretty cool. When you rob an ESS, I was told to use combat probes on me at 1 AU to detect cloaked ships before they jump to the Plex. Yeah, that won't work. If they're cloaked, combat probes won't detect them at all. Unfortunately.
Active.
Overlays are looking kind of weird here. What's going on with that? You have to resize everything, annoyingly. What is our settings at? Hold on. 110%. Yes. Okay. Just fine. I hate it when this happens. There we go. There we go. Fine, just fine. Put you back there. Good enough for now. Okay, so let's see. So here we are. Let's go ahead and we'll kick out our probes. And now they are right next to us. So they're just over 2,000 meters away. So let's cloak up. And then let's approach one of these probes and see if it uncloaks us. So it does not appear to uncloak us. Yeah. So probes do not uncloak cloaked ships, which is good to know. Nailed it. Ran the test. Typho is absolutely correct, though. The Rook is a good example of a ship that will not show up on D-scan, but can be combat scanned down, can be combat probe scanned down, as long as they are not cloaked. If they're cloaked, combat probes still won't work. So you can use combat probes to see if there's like a Hugin or a Rook trying to sneak in there and it's not on D-scan. Cloaked ships do decloak other ships, Riddick, to my knowledge. They definitely do, because I decloak my cloaked ships all the time with themselves. If they get within 2,000 meters, they'll still decloak each. They'll decloak each other. They'll both decloak. All right, well, let's bring these guys back. Oh, they're an unsafe distance for recovery, far out. We'll just move these over here really quick. There they go. Yeah, exactly. Decloak your friends on accident. Yep, that happens to me all the time. Because what I'll do is I'll have my little fleet out in J space, all cloaked up, and then I'll warp to another member of my fleet, so I can like transfer materials over to like my fleet hangar and things like that, and it'll automatically decloak both sets of ships.
drive active.
Let's jump back over here and get all docked up, and then we'll do one of these missions.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
In the middle, inside of the station of Jita. Nailed it. Okay. All right, back to our missions. Let's run another level 4. Let's see, we got this cat, the handsome dude. May just be a fleet thing. Huh. I mean, I don't know if I've tried it without being in a fleet. You know what I mean? I'll have to try that experiment later. Because I've never tried warping to another ship that's not in my fleet that is also cloaked. All right, let's see. Pirate Slaughter. I think we've done this one before. This one seems fine, though. Normal ship restrictions. Let's do it. We'll do the Pirate Slaughter mission. Hopefully it's in system with us, which would be pretty sweet. They should uncloak Riddick. I have had times where I will cloak to less than 2,000 meters on a fleet member, and they don't immediately uncloak. But if one of them like moves a little bit, then it'll like trigger the uncloak. It kind of is a little glitchy sometimes. I've noticed. I would say like 9 times out of 10, though, when I warp to within 2,000 meters of a fleet mate that is also cloaked up, the result is that both ships decloak. All right, let's go blow some stuff up.
Warp drive active.
Take our little Tengu and do some casual level 4s. No big deal. Level 4s are so easy compared to that level 5. Holy crap. All right, anybody in range? You're pretty close. Let's go ahead and we'll just orbit you. I'll put you up there to remember that you're the one that I'm orbiting. We'll get our afterburner on. We'll kill the first closest battleship. There we go. Yes. Yeah, the jump from 4s to 5s is kind of out of control. These little like scorpion dudes are pretty cool. They'd be pretty fun to fly. I've never flown one of them, but we could though, which is super cool. All right, let's kill this guy, and then we'll make our way towards this big guy. Yeah, they die so fast. They all die so fast. Yes, oh yes. Then hopefully these little guys just kind of chase after us. Surprised not that more ships haven't shown up here. I guess they're afraid of us. Oh, here's some more. Okay. far out. Some more big guys showing up. Lock up the big guys. I like killing the big guys first, just because then I don't have to worry about reloading my missiles. Let's see, this guy's pretty far away. Oop. More enemies appearing. Okay. These are the ones that just run away from us all the time. Throw you up there. We can kill the close ones. Got a couple of cruisers over there. Excuse me. Here we go. We get a good, like, bird's eye view of the battle here for everybody. Watch us as we destroy everything. Yes. I love the explosions. So good. So good.
A module has run out of charges.
Get both of our missiles on those guys. I think we've got everybody targeted now. Indeed we do. Oh, except for this guy. Where'd you come from? Need to kill this guy as well. God, so many enemies. It's like there's so many of them, but like, what are they doing? Just shooting and missing us, I guess? I mean, a tiny amount of damage we can see up here, I guess. Like 20, 21, 11. Maybe our, maybe the buff that we got to our multi-spec shield hardener is really helping a ton when the expansion dropped. All right, they're down. One problem with these missions is we just, like, rip through ammo. Take out the guy that we were orbiting around next and make our way towards this other big cat. Then we can start to lock up these cruisers. When we were at Eve Fan Fest, they had a tattoo parlor, and they were giving out like Eve tattoos and stuff. And I almost got a tattoo of like the little cruiser symbol. And in retrospect, I wish that I had done that. I think that would have been really cool. So I think next time we go to Fan Fest, we're going to get one of those. Maybe we'll get two. Then we can have a tattoo for every Fan Fest that we've been to. Even though we didn't get one at the first one. We'll just say we did. But I thought that would be pretty cool. Get a little cruiser, or maybe a little frigate, like some of our favorite ships on there. Would be pretty sweet. These guys running away too? What are these guys up to?
A module has run out of charges.
What are these drakes running away from me? Don't you run away from me, Drake. Right, Typho? Yeah. Oh, get one tattoo of all the ship sizes inside of each other. That might be kind of cool, Barnoware. That might be pretty cool. I was thinking that like every time we go get a new one and like kind of put them in different spots. I don't know if I want to like line them up maybe inside of each other, like stacked could be kind of cool. But you have to really kind of plan that out. Maybe I'll do like a little fleet formation of them. That might be kind of neat looking. Oh, get the guy before he gets out of range. Come on, 33. Yes, we did it. Oh, somebody's webbing us? How dare they? All right, let's lock up these little guys now. And we can reload to our javelins. And take out all the little guys all at once. These little guys, these little destroyers die so quickly. Just one shots. I love it. I guess the nice thing about doing these like level 4s is like they just make you feel like super powerful, you know what I mean? Just feel so overpowered running these. Yeah, the Freighter and the Titan. Oh, yeah, that's true. They do look like way different. They might not stack as well. Can we activate this acceleration gate now? Let's see if we can. Even before these guys die. We have to kill everything. Oh, you have to kill everything. Okay. Bummer. Oh, they're dead soon enough. Easy day. Reload the rages. We'll activate the gate.
Warp drive active.
You'll feel like godlike doing L4s in a golem. Yeah, I bet. Those would be fast. Those would be fast. I'm not sure how, like, lucrative these level 4s are from an efficiency standpoint. You know what I mean? It's a little slow for us in the Tengu, I feel like, but they are really fun. I just like watching the explosions. Start to make our way towards you. And you're nice and close, so you get to die. Could just do the smaller ships, yeah. Skip destroyers and battlecruiser, that'd be cool. Wow. Far away are these guys? 42, 33. I might be able to get a sneaky kill on this guy before we're in range for these two. Now let's get this guy. And I think you're the one that I'm warring against. Oh, no, it's the other one. Oh, another one appeared. Hello. So many friends here now. Another one appeared somewhere. Yes. God, these guys go down so fast. Oh, I actually took a little bit of... Did you see that? My shields went down for a second. That was crazy. God, the Garissas are going to hate me so much. Another one of those guys up there. I think the main problem with this is all the missiles that we go through. I feel like we probably aren't going to make like hardly any ISK doing this just because we have to pay for so many missiles. Battleships would probably be... Yeah, you could probably speed run these really fast in a battleship. Yeah, don't even worry about the loot, Uncle. Just run it as fast as you possibly can. Just get the mission rewards, basically. Okay, get that guy. And then these two guys. Might be able to sneak a kill against one of these guys, but we have to reload before we can kill this guy. Ah, bad timing. Oh, look how close they were to being dead. So close. Highs over 30 degrees. Ooh. That's gonna be hot. So we're gonna reach out and get this guy, this little enforcer here. Oh yeah, nailed it. Okay, that's the last of those guys, I'm pretty sure. Start to orbit the gate. Get ready to jump through. What I need to do is find a way to do the escalations again. Try doing escalations that I can take my Tengu into, and the Tengu would do well on. I know they exist because I remember doing them in the past, where we actually took a Tengu to do escalations, and it was awesome. We got like some really good loot out of them, but I can't remember how to do that. Like, I can't remember how to find the right level of escalation that we can run in the Tengu and then actually like get the loot out of. Because the last time we tried it, the Excel gate like wouldn't let the Tengu through. It said like T3Cs weren't allowed. We could have taken like a normal cruiser, I guess, but it wouldn't let the T3C go. Faction battleship, you can do same speed runs with L5s and make really good Ah, okay. A faction battleship. Maybe we should try that. Maybe we should try to use L5, like do L5 runs. That'd be cool. That would give us a reason to get a battleship, because right now, as far as content goes, we really haven't had much of a reason or desire to go to anything beyond the Tengu. The Tengu's just been so good for like 99% of what we like to do. It might have been a 3 out of 10. I thought it was a 4 out of 10, Barnaware. I thought that it was a 4 out of 10 that we had done. That's what my brain remembers. Or maybe that's what my heart remembers. My brain forgets. I don't know. But I thought it was a 4 out of 10. We got like we ended up getting a multi-spec shield hardener out of it that was worth like 350 million or 500 million, something like that. Can we fly the Barghest? No, we cannot. The biggest thing that we can fly is a Raven, or the Navy issue Raven. That's the biggest thing we can fly right now. We're trying to skill up into Marauders so we can eventually fly, you know, Marauder class at some point. But right now, the Raven is the biggest ship that we can fly. A lot of those big ships are just really hard to take into J-space, you know what I mean? Especially when we're roaming through J-space. Like, if I had a Marauder in there, then I'd probably be doing, like, you know, C4, C5 content. Probably C4 content, not really C5. And I would, like, it's tough to maneuver down a chain of wormholes when you suddenly get size restricted. The Raven Navy, fully leveled, can probably do L5s. Yeah. We just don't spend a lot of time in K-space. J-space is where it's at. Alright, now we can actually hit this gate. What do we get, 11 million for that in loot? That's not terrible, I guess. Yeah, we came out here to just kind of explore the new content with the expansion, which has been pretty fun. But I think we're gonna be looking to get back into wormhole space pretty soon. and go back to our nomadic ways. That way I can build our little, like, nomad fleet video for YouTube. Little guide on how to make a nomadic fleet yourself. Plus I've got, you know, billions and billions of ISK that I need to get out of J-Space and go and sell. All-in docking reship before your pod kill mail arrives is neat. Yeah. Yeah, level 4 and Marauders would definitely be quick. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes, that's exactly right, Will. Sometimes you just gotta go and hang out in local a little bit. See who's out there. The way I normally do that is when we're hanging out in J-Space in a wormhole or whatever, I'll usually like look for low sec or null sec connections, and then I'll just go through those wormholes and hang out in a null sec or a low sec system for a little while and just go hunt some people, do a little bit of PvP, then disappear back into the shadows, back into J-Space. A level 4. Oh, you do level 4s in a Chronos. Ah. Dude, the Chronos is a cool looking ship. Another one that I haven't really done much in. Oh, look at these guys. No Excel gate here, so this is the last room. Nice. Just 2 rooms in this one. That's tight. I love that. I've got a couple of little dudes, but nothing crazy here, so we can kind of focus on these big guys. Let's throw you right there. I can remember not to destroy you since you're my anchor that we're orbiting around. Probably orbit around this thing. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be tight. Beep. Level 4s in a Chronos isn't remotely fair. Yeah. I'm always like on the fence as to like what ships are capable of here in the game, because so when we were doing the Winter Nexus event, obviously it was our first Winter Nexus, the last one, and when I looked at the different combat sites that you could do in the Winter Nexus, everything on YouTube and the internet all said you needed to bring like a Marauder or like a battleship. Like you had to take these like really big ships in the game. Like EVE Online, when you logged in, was like, yeah, these are really hard. You have to bring like these really good ships. And so I was like, well, let's see what the T3C can do. Let's try using our Tengu, and it was like a cakewalk. It was like super easy. So then I was like, well, if the Tengu can do it that easily, let's try a Gnosis. So we did it in a Gnosis, and it was also super easy. I was like, okay, now I can't believe anything that the game tells me, because it makes everything seem like it's really, really hard. But then also, there are some things that are really, really hard. Like that level 5. That level 5 looked kind of crazy. Way more challenging than I thought it was going to be. So I don't know what to believe anymore. Alrighty, those guys are down. Any more big dudes? Here's one. Oh, that guy's outside of 32 clicks. Stop shooting at them and start shooting at this guy. This guy's flown nice and close. Hell yes. And we just got the little guys left, which we'll run through very quickly.
A module has run out of charges.
Maybe we'll get back on the right side of the orbit. We can catch this guy too, kind of close. Are you flying away from me? Stop it. They all love to fly away. So annoying. Alright, we'll chase you down, I guess. They're probably orbiting at like... Yeah, look at them. Like right at 35 clicks. Right out of range. They always do that. I guess I could put another range script on here instead of just one, but whatever. It's fine. Oh, more bad guys are showing up? God damn it. Right as I lock up all the little guys. Get rid of you all. You guys do level 4s in a fleet of assault frigates? Ooh, that's cool. How many do you guys take, Riddick? That'd be pretty fun. I really like doing fleet-based PvE stuff. I rarely do it. We're a lot more solo-oriented. Somebody's got a warp disruptor on me? Are you kidding me? It's the first tackle I've ever seen out here. How dare you? Don't dig that at all. 6 to 8? That'd be really fun. That would be really fun. I feel like you have to be careful about getting, like... You could get, like, one tapped. I guess you're moving pretty fast. There are so many little guys, like these destroyers and frigates, though. I feel like could be somewhat problematic. Look at them all chasing us around. I just love flying around. This little Tengu just wrecking everything here. It's amazing. I should get a Jackdaw and do some of these missions just with like auto turrets, kind of like what Steve does. Like, it looks like Steve looks like they have a lot of fun flying their little T3D, their little Jackdaw, doing like auto targeting, their auto missiles or whatever they're called. Seems pretty chill. Maybe I'll give that a try one day. Just do nothing but read chat while the ship just flies around destroying everything. Oh man, we're pretty much good to go here. Another mission done. We can actually dock up immediately. We don't even need to kill these guys. I'll leave you alive to tell the tale of the Boojum. Unless I can kill you as I'm jumping out. Just to make you know that I could have killed you. No one is safe from us. That's right. That's what I thought. These missions are fun. Watching space explosions is always a good time. We could also try doing some home front stuff during our charity event. I don't know what you guys think about that. Maybe trying out some home fronts. We haven't done home fronts in like a really long time. It's been like, I think the last time we did a home front was before we started our wormhole expedition. So that would have been like almost a year ago probably that we did home fronts. Those are a whole thing too, you know. All right, let's complete our mission. So we got 1.2 million ISK, which is like nothing, and then 900 million for the bonus thing. It just seems like 2 million ISK, just a low return. I guess they go pretty quickly though. They're pretty fun, so I don't know. They're okay. Have to find some more. I'm trying to find things I can do in the Tengu in K space, like more Tengu K space stuff. You know what I mean? Because I mean, look how cool it looks. Could also go roaming in low sec, I guess. Maybe try and do some PvP. That could be fun. All right, well, with that, this has been a fun stream, everybody. I think it's where we're going to bring it to a close, though. So remember, the 4th of July. On the 4th of July is when we're going to be doing our 24-hour charity subathon. Probably end up going for like 35, 36 hours, I think. That's going to be starting at 4 o'clock p.m. Eve time, 12 o'clock noon Eastern time. I hope I can see all of y'all there. I'm hoping to be on stream tomorrow or the next day, a little bit if we can. But we got a busy few days at work, so this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully we can see you guys throughout the entire weekend. I mean, the 4th is starting off on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday that we'll be there, so it'll be pretty amazing. We did not get a front page slot for the charity stream, unfortunately, Lunicus. We applied for one there, but we haven't got a front page slot in a while. Competition is high for the front page slots, but that's okay because I think it's going to be spectacular either way. We're going to hopefully we get a whole bunch of people. Again, if you guys would like to help contribute, show up and sub or donate to the charity, or you can throw some in-game like stuff for the charity for giveaways and things like that. We've already had a bunch of people donate ships and ISK, whatever you guys want. Maybe we'll make, I think maybe between now and then, if I can make some like Boojum themed skins to give away in the Skinner stuff, we'll probably try and do that as well. Incorporate that into the giveaways. If you want to send something in game, send it to the Boojum in game. But with that, we'll find somebody to raid, and hopefully I'll see you guys all either over the next couple of days or on the 4th of July for our charity event to raise money for guide dogs for the blind, which I'm really excited about. Need to get some more dog costumes and themed stuff before then. It'll be great. So let's find somebody to raid, shall we? All right, let's see. Who do we got? Who shall we raid? Let's raid somebody we haven't raided in a long time here that I haven't seen play EVE Online in a while. So we'll get this all going. And then hopefully we'll see you guys just in a few days. It'll be a spectacular time. All right, with that, thank you guys all for joining. Remember, the next time you undock, just focus. You're better than them. Fly dangerous, everyone.
Jump as soon as you hit grid. Last jump for the scouting party. Then we got to scout the wormhole.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Welcome. Let's go! Yeah! Hold. Hold. All right, here's the plan. We're gonna try to burn out of this thing as fast as we can. Come on! Yes! Oh! We made it, everybody. We made it. Oh, shit! Whoa! Ha-ha-ha! Let's go! Ha ha ha! Perfect. All right, and the DST's on the way. We made it. Boojum. As soon as I hit grid, I'll let you know. You can work to me. Boojum. Boojum. Not an Boojum, but Boojum. That was fun. That was really fun.